we're starting to hear this term a lot more coming off of recent markets where, especially with VA, they're just talking about assumable loans. What does that exactly mean? Hey, have you ever heard of the term an assumable loan? What does that mean? Hey, I'm John Gomez with Keller Williams here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and I'm hanging out with David Branch with Cadence Bank. David, we're starting to hear this term a lot more coming off of recent markets where, especially with VA, they're just talking about assumable loans. What does that exactly mean? What are the risks? What are the benefits to both parties?
Yeah, an assumable loan, an assumption loan, not all loans can be assumed. So anytime that you are looking or wanting to inquire about assuming a loan, first step is you got to see what type of loan that person has and see if the loan is eligible to be assumed.
Okay, so all four major loans could be assumed?
There's,
Possibly,
and there's also certain criteria that allows it if it can or if it cannot.
Okay.
So we have to then go and see if the loan is eligible for an assumption. And if it is, there's specific criteria, and then we have to then credit qualify that person. And if the person qualifies for it, so let's just say that you wanted to assume my loan on that, then you'd have to credit qualify. You would then take over the terms of my loan, and I'd be exited out of the loan altogether.
Okay, so me as the buyer taking over the loan, I still need to qualify as if I was buying some other random house, but I'm just trying to still qualify to buy your house with your awesome loan that's probably better than today's current market.
Yeah, and it's got, it sounds pretty simple, but there are definitely some criteria that have to be met. Sometimes assumption loans are due to divorce situations.
Okay.
And that's, one of the drivers of certain type of assumption type loans. But there are options out there that, hey, you want to see if you can assume the loan, that you got to see if that loan is assumable.
Okay, so a lot of the times I hear about a veteran trying to assume another veteran's loan. Are there risks for, let's say you the seller and me the buyer, is there a risk to me or is there a risk to you doing an assumable loan?
So as far as for the current owner that has the mortgage, once that loan is assumed by someone else, then they're out the loan altogether.
Okay, they're off the hook. No
That's right.
coming back to get them about anything.
That's correct. And the person, as far as that's trying to assume a loan, the risk for them is if they can qualify for the assumption. If they don't qualify, obviously the loan can't be assumed.
Right. Okay, but once they do assume it, it's no different than any other regular mortgage.
That's
no
right.
Hidden. Okay.
The benefit for them is they take over the terms, the existing terms.
Okay, that sounds great. Well, look, if you guys got more questions about assuming a loan and is it possible, give us a call. You have a great day.
Take care.